In the annals of human history, there exists a small, sweet substance that has left an indelible mark on our world: sugar. To truly fathom the tapestry of Western history, one must delve into the saga of this seemingly innocuous crystalline delight. It's not merely a confectionery, but a multifaceted entity that has played myriad roles through the ages. A medicine, a spice, a symbol of royalty, and even an agent of disease, addiction, and oppression. Join me on a journey through time, from the days before Cain to the resurgence of ancient sweeteners in the 21st century. Let us transport ourselves to 10,000 BC, an era when honey reigned supreme in Europe, Africa, and Asia. Bees buzzed across these continents, providing the golden nectar. However, in the beeless Americas, sweeteners took the form of tree syrups, agave nectar, or mashed fruits. The domestication of bees changed the game, making honey a cultivated delight rather than a fortunate discovery. The birth of sugar, the true protagonist of our tale, occurred in New Guinea around 8000 BC. At first, people chewed on sugar reeds to savor the sweetness. Fast forward 2,000 years, and sugarcane embarked on a journey, sailing to the Philippines and India. The refinement of sugar commenced in India, with the first recorded sugar mill detailed in a text from 100 AD, the Mahabhashya of Patanjali, dating back to 400 to 350 BC, even featured recipes incorporating sugar, such as rice pudding with milk and sweet barley meal. The University of Jundi Shapur in Iran, between 500 and 600 AD, emerged as a hub for scholars from diverse backgrounds. Here, they delved into the realms of medicine, particularly the potent Indian medicine, sugar. These scholars, encompassing Greek, Christian, Jewish, and Persian minds, not only studied texts, but pioneered improved methods for processing sugarcane into crystallized sugar. The Arab expansion around 650 AD marked a pivotal moment. Arabs mastered the art of growing, refining, and cooking with sugar, elevating it beyond a mere medicine or spice. It became a delicacy reserved for royalty, with innovations like marzipan and sugar sculptures gracing lavish dinner parties. As Arab knowledge spread through conquered territories, European doctors discovered the medicinal uses of sugar from Arab texts. The Crusades in 1099 brought sugar's secrets to Europe, as soldiers returning from Jerusalem introduced the sweet substance. Venice, having prior trade connections with the Muslim world, seized the opportunity to dominate the sugar trade in the Mediterranean. However, sugar remained a rare luxury, accessible only to the affluent until the 1300s. The turning point arrived in the 15th century when the Spanish colonized the Canary Islands, establishing sugar plantations and enslaving indigenous people for mill labor. Export back to Spain is up and running by 1500, though. When the islands become mostly deforested, the sugar industry falters. In 1493, Columbus brings sugarcane from the Canary Islands to Hispaniola, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic. By 1516, Hispaniola is the most important sugar producer in the New World. Meanwhile, Brazil entered the stage in 1500 inadvertently as Pedro Cabral landed on its shores and instituted sugar plantations. As sugar's purported medicinal properties spread across Europe, it became a staple in various forms. Tabernamontanus, in the 16th century, praised white sugar for cleansing the blood and strengthening the body, but warned of its adverse effects on hot and bilious individuals. The dark chapter of sugar and slavery unfolded in 1583, when São Tomé, unable to match Brazil's production, turned to exporting slaves to work on Brazilian sugar plantations. By the late 16th century, Brazil outpaced all New World colonies and the Mediterranean in sugar production. The 17th century witnessed a surge in African slaves shipped to the New World for sugar cultivation, fueled by the growing popularity of coffee, tea, and chocolate. In 1791, the British Parliament's failure to pass the Slave Trade Abolition Bill triggered an abstention movement. Abolitionists boycotted slave-grown sugar, promoting the demand for slave-free sugar from India. American abolitionists also sought alternatives, Turning to the maple sugar industry. The early 19th century saw the abolition of the slave trade, but slavery persisted in various regions until the late 19th century. The introduction of ribbon cane in 1817 in the Louisiana Territory marked a turning point. This fast-maturing sugarcane variety, coupled with new production methods, propelled the American sugar industry. Tariffs on imported sugar further fueled the demand for cheap slave labor. The rise of the sugar beet in 1747 by Prussian chemist Andrea S. Marggraf initiated a new chapter. By 1837, Villemorin, a French seed company, created a beet with optimal sugar extraction properties. European governments, as slavery waned in the Caribbean, supported their beet growers, leading to the expansion of the European beet sugar industry through the 20th century. The Industrial Age brought about significant changes. In 1864, the world's most technologically advanced sugar refinery opened in Williamsburg, Long Island, increasing American sugar production. However, by 1887, the American Sugar Trust, later the American Sugar Refining Company, monopolized 97% of the market, fixing prices and profits. Amidst these industrial strides, a sweet menace began to emerge. In 1942, the American Medical Association called for limits on sugar consumption for public health. Medical professionals in 1966 advocated a decrease in sugar intake due to its correlation with diabetes and other diseases. The 1980s saw the rise of artificial sweeteners, with saccharin, cyclamate, and aspartame entering the scene. The 21st century witnessed a shift back to ancient sweeteners as artificial sweeteners fell out of favor. Agave nectar, stevia, dates, and honey made a triumphant return, embracing their status as classics. And so, the sweet saga of sugar, from its humble origins to its complex role in shaping human history, continues to unfold. As we navigate the nuanced narratives of sweetness, it becomes evident that sugar is not just a mere ingredient, but a force that has shaped cultures, economies, and human destinies across the ages.